Good afternoon, everyone. It's Todd with Paratus Critical Knowledge. I'd like to go over a med bag. This is going to be my first product review. I'm very happy with it. It's the reason I'm doing this product review. I swore I wasn't going to do these things, but I think it's the wave of the future. It helps other people out also, and drives attraction to my websites and, of course, my training. First off, this is a Trident 3 or a T3 from Trident Technical. It's an American company, all US based. The med bag, as you can tell, is the basic size of most med bags you can find out there. Its form, fit, function, as far as I'm concerned, is superior. I'll explain why. First off, the Cordura that this bag is made from is a very tight weave Cordura, very pliable, very easily manipulated. It's not like that hard, rigid bag that's almost feels like a sandpaper on the surface. This has got a really good feel to it. The bag itself, of course, is dual zipper, so we keep those zippers at the top. In the event one fails, you can get on either side, still get into your medical bag. So going further into this, first off, the front of this bag here has an easy access pocket on the very front without having to open the main storage portion of the bag itself. You can get to probably put some bandages type stuff, some Neosporin, some of the boo-boo ouchie stuff, not the heavy duty bleed equipment in there, but stuff that you need access to just on a daily basis. Also on the front, you've got two very rigid straps here for hanging equipment off of. You could also use these bottom straps here for an easy access to a tourniquet, which is probably the way I'm going to go with that. On the bottom of this bag will be a tourniquet, a cat tourniquet applied there. So opening it up, both zippers. First thing I note on this here is you have a nice loop that's sewn in to the system. You can use that on a D-ring to hold it up. It's got side straps that keep a 90-degree hold there, as you can tell, and allows almost like a little table, so your product doesn't fall out of the bag if you got loose items in there. So you've got this, which is an added bonus here, and thought was quite nifty to open that up. The very front, as you open it up, you got two large straps, elastic straps in here. You put your, I'm going to be adding in there, which is probably going to be the pressure bandages, Israeli bandage type kind of thing. They're the larger items. On the bottom portion, as you open it up, you've got another pocket. You can see that pocket. Sorry for my hand there. You can add smaller bandages, gauze, that type of stuff. On the front of them, you have heavy-duty elastic retention straps in here, which you'll see me put a number of items in. Also, just above that pocket too. The bag itself, like I said, very pliable. It is a MOLLE type system here, which is a unique MOLLE type system I like a lot. First time I've seen it is the straps themselves have the retention on it, which is just a lip on that strap. Instead of having a button that fails, you pull that lip through and it comes up and just grabs. So that's what retains it on there. You don't have a button to fail, to lose a strap system. So quite unique. I'm sure there's more stuff out there that retain that or have that type of MOLLE system. That's the first one I have had in here. So with that being said, reinforced stitching on the inside of the bag. As you can see, that it's got a double stitch all the way through with an extra piece of ribbon made out of Cordura, looks like, all the way around to retain that on there. The zipper also is dual stitched on, folded over. It's got a really nice appearance with the zipper and a very functional, as in not going to let loose and lose your zipper at anytime soon. I will put this on some kit and carry it with me and update you on how things go with it, and as far as its rigidity and how it survives the environment. So let's go ahead, without any further waiting, let's go ahead and start packing this bag up a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take an Israeli bandage. That's going to go on the front in the large straps. Also, without the cat tourniquet retention system on the bottom yet, I'll go ahead and put my cat tourniquet in the front with that Israeli bandage. Just to give you guys an idea how much you can pack into one of these. So as you can tell, cat tourniquet, Israeli bandage, the very front. As you open it up, that's the first thing you get to. Now let's get to some of the more unique system items here. I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to put behind that cat tourniquet, I'm going to put my chest seals in there. This is one of my more advanced bed kits. I don't like to carry a basic. I like to carry a little bit of everything. That gives me more options without having to break into the most advanced stuff. You can carry enough equipment and get the job done. Sea-Locks, both syringe version and the powder version of Sea-Locks. For clotting agent, I'll stick those right in front of the chest seals, but behind my Israeli bandage and tourniquet. That's a pretty good load on that first front portion of that. Let me hold this up real quick for you, give you an idea. As you can tell, secured in with the straps. Okay, some of my more less used items, we got a couple abdomen gauze and regular sterile gauze. I will put that on the inside flap here underneath. Some real basic things will go in here. Get that in there nice and secured flap. In addition, I am going to add into that pocket just a triangle bandage for binding up an arm or something, or securing a splint. I'll put that in there also behind that initial pocket. As you can tell, which quite a bit of product in here at this point in time. Let me just turn this inside out so I can see me load it a little better. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure my self-adhesive wrap. I'll put that in one of these right up front here. Maybe get one that hopefully she fits in there. It should. It's just brand new, so it's difficult to get in these. But I want you to see everything, so it's no surprise. Secured wrap there. I'm gonna put tape right next to it, just in case I need it. Don't like using all the good bandage material. I can use some of that medical tape. Then to the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and put some medical gloves. So when I open this bag up, that's the first thing I can kind of come to, or I can put those in the front, which would make sense for me. Next is just some compression gauze that I'll put. Let me put that compression gauze up in the front part of the bag. Here. There's my compression gauze in that front bag. I'm going to go ahead and put some iodine sticks and some jelly lubricant for my nasal airway also up here. We'll get to those relatively quickly. Secure that down. Then I've got my nasal airway, and I'm going to go ahead and put in a 16 gauge needle for chest decompression. I'll put that on the inside, and I will lay those in right next to my triangle bandage in that flap. Easy access on one side. So I'm going to go ahead and secure the bag up here. Let me add one more item in there. That's going to be just a scalpel. Not that I do surgery of any type, just it's great for cutting products that we need to cut. And if we need to make something smaller, I'm going to go ahead and zip this up, both sides. And to the top. You can tell that I could probably organize it a little better on the inside, but it holds quite a bit of product in there. I like these front flaps here, just for one last item, a few items that I have. Some medical scissors, a couple clamps, just for any emergencies that apply. I would probably put these on the inside actually, but that's just something you could use those for. As a matter of fact, I think I'll reorganize this bag and stick those on the inside. That is the T3 medical pouch, Molly equipped, Cordura design product. There's still a lot of room in the side here that I could get more stuff in. I wanted to utilize the straps on the inside, show you what we can put in there, and give you a good idea on what you can carry in this bag. Size wise, I think it's a perfect little pouch. I would probably if I were to add one thing to this pouch, and it's not a negative by no means, I would just put a little patch of Velcro up there, just put my medical symbol or my blood type, that type of stuff, but you can write that on there with no issues. That's it. Thanks again for joining me for my first product review. T3 Trident Tactical Technical bag. This bag here goes for roughly 30 bucks. Really good price. American made product. I recommend all American made products. Once again, my name is Todd Branda with Paratus Critical Knowledge. Take a look at my website, paratuscourses.net. Look me up on Facebook at Paratus LLC or on Instagram at Paratus LLC. Thanks again. See you later.